You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Ellendale, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request and for bringing back the band, the Vision Bleak, down the rabbit hole. We are so excited because we love the first weird tales that we did with them, and this is something different. It's an official music video, and it is called Into the Unknown.
Ooh. Thank you so much, Ellendale. I have been loving our journey with the Vision Bleak, and I can't wait to get into the unknown with them.
Ellendale, as always, thank you so much for a write-up. I'm sure it's going to be eloquent and very persuasive for why we should be listening to this song. Okay, dear Kyle and Alanna, Into the Unknown is not only one of the most well-known classics the Vision Bleak has ever blessed our disintegrating world with. See, I'm not the best person. It can also be regarded as the title track of The Unknown, which is their 2016 album and was their most recent album until their 2024 opus, Weird Tales.
Cool.
Came out. I figured that you might want to see the band on stage after watching a lyric video and a music video that didn't include the members themselves. Thank you, Ellendale. You read our mind. And Into the Unknown is definitely the best choice if one wants to feel the boundless energy and passion of the guys, even though the audio recording of the video remains the studio version and is not the live. Thank you for telling us that.
Yeah.
The Unknown is an album liberated the Vision Bleak on so many levels. They did not only manage to implement new musical elements and approaches which they've never tried before until that point, but also reinvented themselves by writing much more personal poetry that reflects their own daily lives and inner demons instead of horror classics and fictional terror, as the band said. The slogan TVB have always been known for creepy and haunting entertainment. Was hence gone for a while, and that marked the second birth of this haunting ensemble that is already crafting blackest magic for decades. Cool. I would also like to highlight the cover artwork of The Unknown, which didn't only blow me away in 2016, but still remains one of my favorite paintings ever. Oh, cool. This is what the Vision Bleak said about it. Eventually, this reinventation is also reflected in the graphic design of the album. The spectacular front cover was created by no other than legendary artist Dan Seagrave, which is done Entombed, December, Morbid Angel, who manages to give life to the world of the unknown in a richly detailed painting. I'm sure this visual masterpiece would also look amazing in a reaction thumbnail.
Ooh, thank you for letting us know, Ellendale. This sounds amazing. I can't wait to get into this, especially since this album was such a staple, especially in your life, Ellendale, from 2016 until now. That is 7 years. That's a crazy amount of time.
And we did read the lyrics that you sent to us, Ellendale, and that even gives more
Very
context,
cool.
Giving the context you gave for us to know that they were talking about all this horror classics and fictional terror, and then now they're moving into more personal demons,
poetry.
at least for this part. So that's going into the unknown. That's for sure.
Going into the unknown. Ellendale, thank you so much for bringing the Vision Bleak back down the rabbit hole. I have absolutely fallen in love with this band. They are phenomenal, and I'm so excited to finally get to see all the members on stage and how they perform.
Likewise.
This is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait for the official music video of this. If you guys are loving our journey with the Vision Bleak, remember to head over to their channel, give them some love, give them a like, give them a subscribe, because this band really deserves it for all the hard work that they're putting into every single one of these songs and stories, and for opening up with their own hearts, which it can be such a difficult thing, especially when you're going into the unknown with your own personal demons.
I know if you're still here, you probably want to hear the song, so we're going to get right into it. Enough's been said. We're going into the unknown. Still looks like they're playing though. Good timing. That was so smooth, so much patience. What a gradual build up. You're really going into the unknown. Now that you're here, you gotta embrace it and let's see what it's about, and they're about to tell us.
Absolutely. Oh my god, that second guitar when it came in,
right?
Oh my god.
And then it felt like a third one came on when it went like on top of it.
Absolutely.
After that too, and like it just sounds amazing, y'all.
I love their aesthetic.
Yeah,
they
of
look
course.
really good.
Very professional, very clean. I thought they'd look almost a bit more metal in a way, which I like that they exactly.
Step into the dark, trek yourself along the twine that's been out there and was fun for you since a long time. Allow the pain, so agony can teach its exalted secrecy. Overcome the fear, take yourself into the great maelstroms, whirling eye. With my illusion all aflame, I shall never be the same. Into the unknown where the obscure reigns, I shall never be again the same again.
Oh yes. Woo. Oh my God, Lucy's. Wow. Did you say that drum?
That picking that they did.
The guitar work?
That guitar work.
Right, okay.
I love that guitar work that they
Yeah,
brought
the
in
guitar
there.
is just the guitarist in this is insane, and this black and white's perfect, obviously, for the Into the Unknown. I just want to say I am fully embracing this one.
Absolutely, like this is phenomenal.
Hear them now summon you. Heavy fogs that enshroud the mind, dim your view. Look upward, and from the firmament, lock the stars in flame. From the light and from the dark within, you will know your very name. With mind illusion all flame, I shall never
Oh, gives me chills that whole time. That is a mood.
Yes, it really is. Man.
Take it from us, like I'm not gonna say you've gone through a lot worse than I have, but I'm not gonna say we've gone through more than anyone else. We all have our own battles, but if you have gone through your own stuff like we have, this song hits even more because when they just keep on hammering, never be the same again. Like you will never be the same again. That hit rings so true for me. Like I was close to writing an autobiography when I moved to Calgary because I went from Kyle, then I went into the darkness, into the void, and then I became Gary, and then I returned to Kyle in Calgary, and like you're never the same. So now that we're moving from Calgary, now you're not even the Kyle and the Gary, you're something completely different with a different family and a different thing you're embracing.
And when we look into the void, when you go and embrace those different aspects of yourself and you have that introspective, you're never going to be the same again. And so that was so.
But also the one thing I wanted to add to the other story is like from Pinocchio, you got to dive into the darkness to actually escape bad stuff.
Yeah.
So it's actually not always bad having to go into those moments. That's actually maybe the moment that saves you sometimes.
Absolutely. There's so many times you have to dive into the void, dive into the unknown to escape something that is even worse than what is in that unknown, and then to come out like in that safety that comes after that, but you're still never the same. And the thing with the music on this is all three of those guitars were really bringing in something so unique.
I think it was just two. Because
two?
I kept looking, and then maybe it was studio, so they had the ability to loop. But I only saw a bassist and two guitarists when they were performing, and I thought there was three myself.
Absolutely. I definitely, when I mean three, I'm definitely thinking the bassist as the third guitar. So,
okay, well then,
but like the bassist was really ringing out very loud for me in this. And you were really able to hear that bass line
big time,
well throughout this whole thing, which I love because often I find the bass can sometimes fade away into the back.
Yeah, it can muffle in the background sometimes.
So I love how clear the bass was coming out on this. And then with the two guitars and the different riffs that they were playing and those like fills and everything that they had.
It contrasted perfect.
It contrasted perfect. And it kind of gave me, as much as this is like a gothic metal marriage of that kind of music, it also was giving me like a darker and old western kind of style at moments.
Nice. So it still had the Tales aspect of it, right?
So it really had that Tales aspect of it because they're so used to telling those dark tales and stories, so they're able to turn part of their own demons and the things that they go into those tales and stories, and those
makes it feel real,
and it makes it feel real, like the myths and legends that you grow up on. And so it's so beautiful how they kind of put this all together in such a way that keeps you wanting more. And even when it ended, I wasn't ready for it to end yet.
No, we were so hooked on that. What was I trying to say though?
So it was going into the unknown, never being the same again. And then you were talking about going from Kyle to Gary to Calgary.
Yeah, but it's not what you were talking about.
Then I was talking about how amazing the three guitarists were, but I was combining the bassist in with the guitarist, and maybe that's wrong.
that helped. Thank you. No, that actually helped, and that wasn't. You were on point there. Like honestly, and then you saying the bass was sounding so correctly is actually why I thought there was three guitars, because it was sounding that well. So you nailed it, and I actually knew what I was trying to say. It was just a hard one to kind of. How was I tying it again? I was about to talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. 3, 2. Now I just need to gather myself how to bring this together because it's a little harder than I thought. Okay, 3, 2, 1. If you were making music purely based off of like fiction as well, and then once you go into non-fiction, that is a whole different genre itself, and that is terrifying, because I know when I've made music, the only music I've been able to make so far has been from fictional topics. Right? So it's very hard to make a very personal song, but you could feel it oozing out of this one, and it made it more memorable for me too.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was a perfect blend to be able to see them perform. We get to see the people, and like you feel their story more that way, and that's what we're about on this channel too. So Ellendale, thank you so much for again an incredible write-up, and for knowing what we wanted from the Vision Bleak after.
Absolutely. This was amazing, Ellendale. You really do have the best ability at being able to give us two things that really catch us and hook us on point with that story, and then to also bring in the band on top of that, just the beauty that they are when they're on
Give
stage.
us the full visual.
To have that full visual with such amazing audio behind it.
Yeah.
Because like this isn't muffled from like a fan camera or anything. Like this is the studio version with
this is the real deal. Perfect video.
So it's a perfect video for the official. So this was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to actually continue our journey with the Vision Bleak, whether we do it in the channel or not, because this is such a phenomenal band.
Oh yeah, we have to go back to Weird Tales. We got to finish those chapters.
We have to find that album. We went looking for it. It wasn't there.
This was great, and if you want us to continue our journey, let us know by hitting the like and the comments to see if you want us and what chapter to start with next, potentially. Also, we will make sure to go find that painting, see it, and if we think it works well for the thumbnail, I'm sure you already saw it when you clicked here to get here. Okay, y'all, we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for being here, and Ellendale for bringing us down this amazing journey. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
You are now exiting Enter the Chronic's rabbit hole.
Thanks for your participation.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and put on notifications. We will see you all next time. Stay tuned, tell your friends about us, and God bless.
Hey guys, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you like this channel, remember to subscribe right here. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, remember, it is right here. And if you're excited to see another video that we think you might like, click here.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for making it this far. We love you so much.